Yo YouTube, what's up? My name is Ali A, and today we are playing Battlefield 6 live. I've always wanted to be playing this. I'm taking a break from Fortnite. Call of Duty sucks, so today we're playing some Battlefield 6 live. Let's get into it right now, baby. Whoa, look at this. Oh, look at the destruction in this game, mate. Oh, first kill on the board. Let's freaking go. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Ali A in the house. Battlefield 6, baby. Yeah. Well, guys, it turns out that Treyarch is listening, and here are some changes. Now, these are some very, very good changes. Real quick before we get into these changes, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Been sick these last few days, head cold, stuffy nose. I almost didn't make this video today, but I was like, you know what, I gotta make a video. You know, everybody else has already talked about these changes. So, if you're watching this video, you probably already know, but thank you for being here anyway. So, ADS Dexterity. So, we got some changes there. We got some new perks. Very happy that they made the Dexterity stuff is basically built into your character already. And that is a really good change. And then Dexterity is basically just going to improve it. Louder footsteps. Now, I actually agree with the louder footsteps. As long as these are slightly. Now, they did specifically say that these footsteps are going to be slightly louder. They did say slightly louder, so I'm hoping that I don't want them on the MW 2019 or any of the recent Infinity Ward games. I don't want them to be that loud, but I did find myself needing the footsteps to be a touch louder during the beta, so I'm happy with that change as long as it's not too much, you know. And we got slide tuning. Now, sliding, you're going to be sliding less. You're going to be sliding less. You're not going to be sliding as far. Great, again, another great fucking change, dude. Sliding is one of those things that when it was first introduced in Call of Duty Ghost, it was in Ghost, in Advanced Warfare, it was in Infinite Warfare, you know, Black Ops 3, all those games. It was just a slight slide, you know, especially in COD Ghost. Go back and play COD Ghost and slide in that game. It's like the smallest slide possible, dude. It's almost like too little of a slide, but I'm happy to see this. The most little bit amount of sliding possible, I'm happy with, okay? I think these movement mechanics and stuff are something that need to die in games, okay? They need to be toned down. We need to go back to the days of people just running around and fighting, okay? None of this fucking sliding and jumping bullshit, bro. We need. It was cool before. It ain't cool no more. It's only cool if you're 16 years old. If you're 16 watching this, I'm sorry, but just because it's cool to you, you know, it's not cool anymore. You're 16, so it's cool to you because you haven't experienced it for 10 years. But we've experienced it for 10 years. It's gotta go, okay? And they reworked a whole bunch of the perks. I ain't got them on screen, and am I gonna go find a fucking post about them? No, I looked at the post. I didn't remember the perks. Basically, they're combining all these different perks together, cleaning up the perk tree. I like that. They should have did that before, but they're doing it now. Aim assist adjustment. That's a big one. That's a big one, guys. Adjusting the aim assist is a big one, and I know what? I'm actually for this. I'm for this for two reasons. One, because PC players need to stop bitching. Which I turned off crossplay with PC. I play console only, so I don't have to deal with their bitching anyway. And secondly, classic Call of Duty did have lower aim assist. You go back and play, you know, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 1, 2. The aim assist was very not strong. You know, you actually had to aim in those games. It was there, but it was there to a very small degree. Now, I don't know why, since MW 2019, I don't know why they increased aim assist and made it so strong. I think it had to do with two reasons. I think one is Infinity Ward being morons is that they wanted people to be able to get kills easier. But I also think it has to do with, since there is crossplay with PC, they wanted aim assist to be stronger, because even though all these PC nerds think that aim assist is broken, it's like, we need aim assist because the precision on a mouse is 500 times better than a fucking stick, okay? We need some sort of aim assist, but I do agree aim assist is too strong. People should not be frying you across the fucking map, okay? They just straight up shouldn't. And then we got the faster mantling speeds. Now, that one does worry me a bit. People are gonna call me old on that, but back in my day in Call of Duty, if you wanted to jump over something, you had to... It was like a 2-second animation of you jumping over a wall, okay? It wasn't just a quick hop. It wasn't a quick hop. If you wanted to jump over something, it was a 2-second animation. Back in the day, we used to time our jumps. If you wanted to jump over something, you wouldn't wait until you're on the object. You wouldn't wait until you're on the wall. You would jump before. Or if you wanted to jump out of a window, you wouldn't run up to the window and jump on it. You would time your jump, and you would jump and crouch midair to get through the window. That's how we did it back in the day. You would jump and crouch in the middle of the air to fit your body through the window so you could skip any animation. That's how we did it back in the day, but now people are just mantling over everything. I think the mantling in Call of Duty has gotten too outrageous. I think people are able to climb on too many things. You know, a lot of especially when you play remastered maps, they play differently because people are able to jump on stuff and climb on everything, where back then, you couldn't climb on shit. You stayed on the fucking ground, you ran around, and that was it. You didn't climb on nothing. You didn't slide. You didn't do none of this bullshit. You ran the fuck around. That's all you did. Plain and simple. I think it was more skillful back then that way, but not that movement doesn't have... You know, the movement in this game is different from, like, Apex, okay? Movement in Call of Duty isn't skilled. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's straight up stupid bullshit. You know, a game like Apex Legends, now movement in that game is actually skilled. Because it isn't easy to do. You know, Black Ops 6 Omni movement is kind of just like... You know, they're trying to make it easy, move it easy so anyone can do it, blah, blah, I don't know. Either way, I'm glad they're tuning the sliding, though. A lot of great changes coming from Treyarch. A lot of great changes. So Treyarch just released this today. It's the roadmap for Season 1. And we've got 7 multiplayer maps for Season 1. Look, I like to shit on Call of Duty as much as anybody. This game still scares the shit out of me because I don't trust Activision or Treyarch or anybody over there in the Call of Duty space. I don't trust anybody, but here we are, roadmap, 7 multiplayer maps. Now, one thing that does worry me here, and I'm sure it worries a lot of you guys too, is that they seem to be going all out on this game. And then I'm worried what's going to happen is it's going to be a great year. No skill-based matchmaking. Tons of... If every single season has this many maps and shit, dude, we're in for a good year of Call of Duty. Thank you, Battlefield, by the way, because again, and this is all because of Battlefield. 7 multiplayer maps in Season 1's because of Battlefield. It ain't because of the devs or anything. But one thing I'm worried about, and like I said, I'm sure a lot of other people are too, is that we're going to get spoiled in this game. No skill-based matchmaking. 7 multiplayer maps a season, at least for this season. You know, those are the 2 big ones, right? And then Infinity shit, Infinity Ward, Infinity Turd, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call these motherfuckers. They're going to throw it all out the window. They're going to throw it all out the window next year. That's what I'm worried about, is because we're gonna have a blast this year. We're gonna be fucking playing all these great, hopefully great maps. You know, at least some of them. At least one of these has got to be good, right? I mean, Standoff's a good one. Meltdown was okay in Black Ops 2. I didn't. That was one of those maps where I wouldn't leave if it came up, but I wouldn't vote for it at the same time. It was just one of those It was just one of those whatever maps. We got Nuketown 2025. A little sad that they're using Nuketown 2025. I don't know why they can't, like, reimagine the map. Honestly, I would be okay with Nuketown just fucking going away for a while. This map needs to go, okay? But, you know, some of these maps, you know, Blackheart over there, I liked Blackheart during the beta. I really enjoyed Blackheart. The first time I played it, I didn't really like it, but as the beta went on and I kept playing it, it became my favorite map of the beta, and I think it's going to be one of the best maps in the whole game, to be honest. But yeah, Infinity Ward is going to possibly ruin everything. I'm nervous about that, but this looks promising. I mean, look at this shit. We got 2 zombie survival maps. I don't play zombies, but, you know, if I do play zombies, I like the survival mode. Because call me old again, but I don't like new zombies. I like, you know, even Black Ops 3 zombies wasn't my favorite, given I liked it. You know, I did like it. But I liked it because of Zombies Chronicles, and I liked playing the old maps. Der Eisendrache was in Gorod Krovi I did like. I played those a shit ton. But me and my friend, we play the old school way in zombies. We camp. We don't train. I don't do that training bullshit, okay? I like the old days of zombies where you find a location, you lock down, you stay there until you get overran. You only train when you have to... Well, besides on Kino. I guess Kino didn't really have good camping strategies, but that map was awesome. I don't know, I just like the old school zombies, but... What are we doing talking about zombies here, okay? But guys, Black Ops 7 is shaping up to be a great... Dude, I'm so excited for this game, guys. Like, I've been enjoying Battlefield 6. Let's get back to that gameplay, by the way. But, dudes, I want this to be such a good year, bro. Because, dude, I haven't enjoyed Call of Duty. Dude, the Black Ops 7 beta was the most fun on Call of Duty I've had in fucking years. Since Black Ops 4, dude, is the most fun I had. It felt like old school Call of Duty. And to anybody who's like me that's actually, you know, decent at the game, who hasn't enjoyed Call of Duty since Black Ops 4, I'm sure a lot of you have felt the same way, is that it felt like classic COD. Not in every aspect, of course. Of course, there's a lot of things different from Black Ops 4 all the way to now. It's a lot different. But it just felt good to not be manipulated, you know? It felt good. You know, I hopped on Black Ops 6. I hopped on Black Ops 6 and then uninstalled last week. I hopped on, you know, there was that video I made a few videos ago where I played Black Ops 6 to try the new update. I said I only played it for the video, which I did, and I was fighting iridescent players. Well, last week, I hopped on again, one single game, hopped on, lobby was full of fucking iridescent players. My whole team were talking about ranked mode, and they were all calming on Nuketown 24/7. It's like, dude... But one thing that does worry me, though, I'm worried that they're going to do the Nuketown only playlist again this year. One thing that Black Ops 6 was shit about is that they had, what they have, Nuketown and Steakhouse 24/7. That's the only 2 maps you could get a game in. Only 2 maps you could get a game in because of the manipulative matchmaking, and it's the only 2 maps anybody actually wanted to play. But I hope they don't do the Nuketown 24/7 again this year, dude. I want everybody to play it like, you know, back then we didn't fucking play Nuketown 24/7. It was a privilege. It was a fun moment when Nuketown came up and everybody voted for it. You know, Nuketown has been diminished. It's been torn apart, dude. It really shouldn't even be in the fucking game. But of course they're going to put it in there because, you know, they won't be able to buy the game. I just hope we don't get a Nuketown only playlist. But anyways, we've also got news about this Battle Royale and Gauntlet mode in Battlefield 6, and I might make a separate video on this, guys, but dude, Battle Royale, am I the only one here? Is it me? Am I getting old, or is it, or what here? Battle Royale needs to fucking die, dude. Who the fuck is still playing Battle Royale in 2025, bro? Honestly. Like, honestly, dude. The only people I can imagine that still enjoy Battle Royale, you've got to be either a kid or somebody that's just not very good at video games. And that's no shade if you're watching this and you like Battle Royale, you know, no hate at all. But I don't get it, you know. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this and you like Battle Royale. Let me know in the comments why you still play Battle Royale, what one you play, and why you play it, you know, because I genuinely want to know. I don't understand why this game, you know, I mean, I know why it's in the game. The reason Battle Royale is in the game is not because, oh, we want a revolution. It's not because they want to make a new Battle Royale that's going to blow up. It's because they want people to flock to the game. It's a mode that they have a reason to make free to play. You know, they want a reason to have a free to play mode so people can come in and buy their shit in the store, because the game's going to have a store. The game don't have a store right now, but honestly, I already know that Battlefield 6 is going to, because every game's got to have a store nowadays, you know. And again, it's just one of those things where it's like kids these days are raised thinking games have stores in them when you buy them. You know, back then, I miss the days of $15 map packs. Truly, truly, I do. Because guess what? They didn't have to sell you skins back then. Back then, you paid $15 for 5 multiplayer maps every few months. You didn't have to buy it, but if you liked the game enough and you wanted to play on a new map, there you go. Spend $15, get a map pack, assuming you didn't buy the season pass earlier on. But that was it. That was it. You bought the game, and that was it. If you wanted more maps, you bought the maps, and that was it. You didn't pay for nothing else. You didn't pay for no skins. You didn't pay for characters. None of that bullshit, dude. It's so much better back then, but I've kind of accepted the fact that those days are over. It's kind of sad, but, you know, they just are. Those days are over, but I'm not excited for the Battle Royale mode. I probably will try it, but I almost guarantee you, I mean, I haven't seen gameplay of it or anything, but I almost know for sure I ain't going to like it. The chances of it being on my channel are slim to none. I'm a multiplayer guy. Call of Duty this year actually might be back. I know that's really cringe to say, and I feel cringe just saying it. I feel cringe just saying it, but it actually might be. The no skill-based matchmaking, dude, that beta was so good, dude. And anybody who says that Black Ops 7 beta wasn't good, either just straight up doesn't like Call of Duty, or they were one benefiting from skill-based matchmaking. You were one of the shitters that couldn't handle yourself, okay? I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, I think that wraps up this video. Just wanted to chat about, you know, the roadmap for Black Ops 7 Season 1, because every game's got to have seasons nowadays, too, by the way. But yeah, just want to talk about Season 1. I hope you guys thought that intro was a little funny. But yeah, this video would have came out sooner, but you know, I've been sick, under the weather, but thankfully, you know, I've been drinking this cherry Pepsi. When you're sick, drink cherry... No, I'm just kidding. Don't actually drink cherry Pepsi when you're sick. I'm unhealthy. So when I get sick, I suck down soda and cigarettes. And then I complain that I still feel like crap, but I actually feel pretty good right now. I just woke up from a nap. But anyways, guys, end of the gameplay, so I guess that means end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, leave me a comment just saying hi or something. I need to know that you guys have made it to this far in the video. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.